thank you for your time. Start reading books. I keep saying this because reading books is super important. Even if they are fantasy, it's super important. Let me explain. Reading books will not only make you a better speaker. I've noticed this with myself. My vocabulary has become way better, even though I have this ugly Dutch accent. Yes, I'm Dutch, probably noticed. Reading has also made me more wise, smarter, and has made me able to come up with ideas for content and just come up with general ideas for life. Even fantasy books, by the way, so don't rule those out. Now, I myself am an advocate of self-improvement books, but that doesn't mean you have to be the advocate of that. I recommend you reading them, obviously, because you can learn a lot from people that have lived way before your time, or right now in your time, but doing better than you. But that doesn't mean fantasy books are bad by any means. Reading books is very hard, however, for most people, because our attention spans have dimmed down. School has made us read books that we didn't like and forced us to just stuff down our throats that were really bad for us, which made us dislike books even more. I'm gonna help you with these 3 tips in this video so you can read books more properly, you actually remember the words that you read, and you can take something from your books. The first tip, and we're gonna go straight into this, is meditation. Meditation is super important for reading books because of the presence that you get from it. Learning yourself to be present is what actually is gonna make you be able to remember the words better, and it's also gonna make reading more enjoyable. Being present has a lot of benefits outside of reading books, obviously, but I'm talking about books right now. So what does this mean for you? When you meditate, and meditate for 5 to 10 minutes every day, you will be able to read books way better and actually learn something from them, and also take in the information that the book is trying to give you. The second tip, and this one works for some people doesn't, just see what works for you. For me, it's listening to music, and especially classical music. Classical music really helps me focus on the words way better. It helps me be in a calm state of mind, which means reading is going to be way more enjoyable for me and way easier because my mind is not clouded with a lot of things, which means it has room to actually take in the words that I'm reading. This means that I'm going to be able to enjoy the book way more, going to be able to take stuff out of the book way more, and obviously it's just going to be a better reading experience overall. The third one, and this one is very special, and a lot of people will think it's crazy and weird, is actually believing you're already a reader. This is from the book Atomic Habits and Psycho-Cybernetics, 2 books I've read, both a lot on psychology and habits. And what does this say? Believing that you're already a reader, or asking yourself, what would the reader do? It's gonna help your mind subconsciously become a better reader. Because you gotta think, what would a reader do? How did he become? And I'm already there. When you already believe yourself to be a reader, it's gonna be way easier to actually start reading full pages, reading full chapters of the book. Obviously, this comes with practice, and practice makes perfect. So keep practicing. Do not give up when you're reading books, because a lot of people give up after a few days. They're like, yeah, but I don't really take in the words. Don't give up on this, otherwise you wouldn't be watching this video. You want to become a reader, so don't give up. Reading this book, for me, especially this second time I'm reading Atomic Habits, because reading books twice can be very, very helpful. I've learned a lot again. I'm only in chapter 4 right now. What I want you to do is just every day at least read 1 page of the book and try and remember that page and learn from your mistakes. Learn where you get caught off guard, when you're not focused on the book, and when you're thinking about other things. Notice those patterns and notice where was the trigger for those patterns. Then you can learn from it, and then you can actually start reading way better. I know this was a shorter video, but this video should help you be able to read books. Reading books has a lot of benefits for me as well. It should be able to help you read a lot more books and read a lot more efficient, and help you read a lot more efficient. Reading has a lot of good benefits for me as well, in terms of kickboxing as well, because I become more present when I read books, and that presentness I can take over into other areas of my life, like kickboxing. So if you like this mix of content where I give self-improvement advice and fitness advice for kickboxing, then definitely at least subscribe and wait for the next video. I'll see ya.